Class 2, English 1, Chapter 28, The Little Kite, Reading Comprehension, Part 2. Dear children, we covered this chapter in two parts. This is the second part. In the previous part, I read this passage to you and we did the exercise. We did three exercises of this chapter, that is exercise A, C and D. Today we are going to do exercise number B. Okay children, so before that you need to read this passage once again so that you remember what we read in our previous class and be able to answer these questions. So let's read the passage. Chapter 28, The Little Kite. There was a boy named Ted. He had a little kite. Ted liked to fly his kite every day, but the kite was afraid to fly too high. One day, Ted flew the kite and it went up into a tree. It did not come down. Ted pulled the string again and again. The string broke. Ted was very sad. He left the kite in the tree and went home. He kept thinking about his lovely kite. The little kite hid among the leaves. At night, the wind began to blow gently. It whispered, "Why are you hiding among the leaves?" The kite replied, "I am afraid to fly too high." The wind said, "When we do something for the first time, we feel afraid. But the fear goes away. Have no fear." The kite was very happy to hear the wind's words. The next morning, it floated down. Ted was waiting under the tree. He picked the kite up. He tied a new string to it and began to fly it. The kite flew high up in the sky. The little kite was very happy. Ted was happy too. Two means also. Ted was all happy. Ted was also happy. So children, we have read the passage. Now let's Now let's do exercise B. Answer the questions. Question number 1. Why was the kite hiding? Why was the kite hiding? Answer to this question is, the kite was hiding because it was afraid to fly high. Right children? Question number 2. What did the wind say to the tree? Answer to this question is, the wind said that the fear is only for the first time and not to be afraid to the kite. The wind said to the kite that the fear is for the only for the first time and not to be afraid and try to fly again. Question number 3. Who picked the kite up when it floated down? Ted picked the kite up when it floated down. Question number 4. Why was Ted happy in the end? Ted was happy because the kite flew high up in the sky because he listened. Kite started flying up because he listened to the wind's word that it is only for the first time. Once he starts flying, then he will get rid of. He will have no fear later. So now let's do exercise E. Put an apostrophe in the right place. You remember children, we learnt this in possessives, nouns possessives, to show some possession. Someone a naming word possesses something or someone's possesses something. That's what we learned in, if you remember, in our previous term. So let's use those rules that we learned in our previous lesson. So here, question number 1, Ted's kite was very pretty. Without the apostrophe, it does not show the possession. So after D, you have to put an apostrophe in word Ted's. So this shows that kite belongs to Ted. So look at this. I have written the answers in the with a pen. Don't do it with the pen in your book. Do it with the pencil. For clarity, I have used my pen. So the answer is between D and S, the apostrophe will come. Okay, children. So here, Ted's kite was very pretty. That's the answer. Question number 2. The kite's fear made it stay in the tree. So here, children, where will the apostrophe come? Whose fear? The kite's fear. So you have to use apostrophe between E and S in kites. Then question number 3. The kite listened to the wind's words. Whose words? Wind's words. We are talking about the position of words. Who said these words? Winds. So these are the words of wind. So WIND apostrophe and then S. Number 4, the kite string broke. So where will the apostrophe come here? Kite, KITE apostrophe and then S. The string belongs to kite, right? The string of the kite. That's why we are using apostrophe in kites. Clear, children? I hope you have understood this usage of apostrophe. Keep practicing it, and I will be sending more reading comprehension along with the revision exercises for term 2 in my next videos. Keep practicing, children, for your exam. That's all for today. Take care.